Hello everyone, thank you for joining us. Dave and Alex here with the Hyperspace Vault. Today we're going to take a look at Star Wars The Black Series Archive Han Solo Hoth from Wave 3. Stay tuned. Hello guys, thank you for joining us. I hope everybody's having a great day out there. We're going to take a look at this figure, and what a better day to do this than right now. We're in the middle of a winter storm. Let's take a look outside real quick. That's what it looks like here, and it looks kind of like Hoth. We're getting a bunch of snow, sleet, and ice. So let's take a look at this Han Solo Hoth figure and get him unboxed. And yeah, we already got Luke. If you haven't seen that video, check it out up above in the card if you feel like it. But yeah, let's take a closer look at the packaging here in the back. We got the 50th anniversary Lucasfilm logo with the Lucasfilm Star Wars timeline on the back, which is pretty cool. And then let's take a close look at the front of the box. You got the Han Solo artwork, which is really cool, and then the figure in the blister, and then you got the gold script on the sides. And then you can see Han Solo's accessories there. Alright, let's get this figure opened up. Okay, before we get it opened up, Alex is going to read the back description of the card.
Han Solo Hoth. Han stuck with the Rebel Alliance and helped establish its new base on the ice planet Hoth. After Luke didn't return from a routine sweep of the planet's surface, Han headed out alone into the frigid cold to find him. And we all know what happens next.
Alright, back to opening it up. And here he is, complete in the blister, and you have two accessories, the blaster pistol and the electronic binoculars. Really cool. Alright, so we have him unboxed, and what a cool, iconic looking figure. I really like this figure. We don't have the original one, the original release with the Tauntaun. That's how you had to get this figure before, back in, what, 2013-14. It's really nice to have Han Hoth in our collection, especially go with Luke Skywalker Hoth that we just recently picked up in the Archive Wave also. Now let's get into the dilemma of the jacket. Now, from what I've researched and gathered from off the internet, was that the jacket was brown, actually brown, but when they filmed the movie, some reason through the film process or whatever, it turned out to be kind of bluish looking. So I don't know. I mean, I have mixed feelings on it, because when you watch the movie it looks blue, but if in real life the jacket was brown, I don't know which way is the best way. You know, the original release had a blue jacket, and a lot of the figures in the past, all the, you know, the vintage figures and vintage collection and saga collection, all the different releases are blue jackets. So I don't know, I have mixed feelings on it.
Yeah, I definitely think I prefer the blue jacket. And I'm not just saying that because, in case you guys did not know, blue is my favorite color. I'm not just saying that because of that reason. It's also because I personally think it looks better than the brown. I just think it goes better with Hoth, you know, and with all the troopers wearing white and stuff and like cold colors. And brown is more like it's been more like a warm color to me. You know, you have like warm colors like red and orange, and then cold colors like white and blue and stuff. Brown has just been more of a warm color for me, and I just think blue would be just more fitting.
Yeah, me too, and that's what we see on screen, so that's kind of like what I would want to see, regardless of what it was in real life. I mean, it looks blue and on screen, so... but anyways, it would really be really nice to have the Tauntaun also re-released. I don't understand why they didn't do that. You know, the Wampa got a, I think, HasCon exclusive release back in the fall, but there was no Tauntaun re-release. So that was really puzzling to me.
Yeah,
So let's get into this figure a little closer. This figure, just like the Luke Skywalker one, is showing its age and has, some limited articulation. But it looks really cool. And then with this release, we get the updated digital photoreal paint apps. And I don't know if you can see that in there. It looks pretty decent. I mean, the sculpt isn't too bad. It's definitely not as good as the recent Hans, like the Han Indoor is by far the best one. But yeah, this one's not too bad. So let's take a look at, and all the joints on this figure are so tight. So let's take a look. This hood comes off. It's kind of split in the back, and you can just kind of peel it off. It's like a soft vinyl. And then underneath, Han has like a softer hat on. And there you can kind of see the face sculpt a little better there. And like I said earlier, it's not too bad.
Yeah, definitely really good, and definitely better than the old one. We don't have it to compare, but you guys have probably seen it before. It's definitely better.
Yeah, definitely a huge improvement here. So unlike the Luke Skywalker figure that did even come with goggles, Han does have goggles, and they are removable. And here is a close-up of the hood, and it's like soft vinyl, and it's a really nice mold. I really like it. And it has a kind of a scarf thing molded to the bottom. The only thing I don't like is I wish they would have had an additional pack-in of a hood down that you could put around his neck. So, like, if he had his hood down, this scarf wouldn't be here, and you could put that around his neck to simulate, like, the hood being down. That's the only thing I kind of wish that this was included, with the original figure and everything. But because your only two options are like this, which looks kind of weird because I don't think he was ever seen in the movie like this, or with the hood on. So, yeah, I wish that there was a hood down option here. I think some of the 3.75-inch figures came with options like that, and that would have been a nice touch here.
So, I don't know about you guys watching this video, but what are these goggles? What are the lenses on these goggles? It's just like pure white. Like, I don't think those are real goggles if the lenses are just pure white, unless you can only see through it one way.
Yeah, so they should be like a transparent plastic. Yeah, that's a big fail.
So we're gonna get this. Let me just get it off real fast. We're gonna get this and put it over here. And if you have a Hoth Rebel Trooper right here, he actually comes with these goggles.
Yeah, those goggles are really cool.
You can kind of put it on here like that, and it looks miles better.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, it looks so much better with the green lenses. Loose, where we need to redo the strap on ours. Alright, let's do a holster test with his gun. And we're going to slide the gun down in the holster. And it fits nicely into the holster. And the little peg on the strap fits in the hole. So yeah, the gun looks very nice holstered in the holster. Alright guys, so we got our Hoth figures together, and yeah, Han fits right in. Looks great with Luke, Leia, and the Hoth Rebel Soldier.
Yeah, it's absolutely an amazing figure. I just hope that someday, and it probably won't be any day soon, because they just re-released this one in the in the archive line. I just hope that someday they just completely redo, make a brand new figure of Hoth Han from Hoth, and they make his jacket blue. You know, they have the new leg joints there, and like the new articulation, and including Luke Skywalker. A new Luke Skywalker will be good as well for Hoth.
All right, Alex. So, what do you, how do you rate this Han Solo Hoth figure?
A 7. The paint applications are amazing. I gotta say, the articulation is a little dated, and that's one of the reasons why I give it a 7 and not a straight up like an 8 or 9 or 10. And I gotta say, those goggles might actually be the main reason why I don't really, why I didn't really place it higher. Those goggles, they just don't look real. Like, who would just have white goggles? I don't know if it's some type of like cover thing for the visors. Probably not, because it just looks weird. And another thing why I didn't give this a 10 is because of the accessories. And there's one particular accessory, and that's the electro binoculars. The DL44, we've seen it a lot, you know. It's your standard Han DL44. But those electro binoculars, we don't get those a lot, and I think it's only a special occasion when we get them, and Hasbro has just not done it right. Next time, and it'll probably be a long time until we get it again, because, you know, this is the first time probably since this figure first came out, since we got those, and it's like they didn't even update it at all. It just doesn't look real, just like the goggles. It's just pure white. So that's why I give this figure a 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I give this figure 4 out of 5 stars. Yeah, I agree with you on the binoculars. I mean, there is no paint apps at all on those binoculars. They just look just like a piece of plastic. So no detailing at all. Hasbro completely dropped the ball on those. I mean, this is the Black Series. This is their premier figure line, and even the smallest, you know, accessories need to be detailed. And I really like this figure. I think the paint apps are a lot better, or at least the photoreal paint apps are a lot better on this figure than the Luke figure. So they did a really good job on that. And I'm not a huge fan of the changing the jacket to brown. I would rather see blue here, even though, you know, it may not be correct. But overall, I really like this figure. I'm glad it's in our collection now. And now we have more of a complete Hoth collection. Yeah, 4 out of 5 stars for me. Alright guys, that wraps up this video. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new and you're interested in our videos, and leave a comment down below. Tell us what you think about Han Solo's Hoth figure here. And also, I'd really like to hear about whether you guys prefer the blue jacket or the brown jacket, and which one you think is correct. Yeah, so leave us a comment down below. And Alex, take us out.
May the Force be with you, always.